Hey friends, welcome back. Pretty excited to talk to you today about a stove from Firemaple. This is the Petrol Titanium Ultralight Backpack Stove. And Firemaple believes it to be the lightest stove on the market right now. Right now, this is the lightest stove, coming in at 3.36 ounces or 95.5 grams. So this just happens to be the lightest titanium remote stove out there that you can get. I mean, even in the box it feels pretty light, but we'll dive deeper into what you get in the box. Firemaple says it'll boil 0.5 liters, half a liter of water in just 1 minute and 48 seconds. So I'm just going to take their word for it. I don't do timed boils. I really don't care. I know it's going to be fast. You know, I don't need to know right down to the second what it's going to be, but 1 minute and 48 seconds on a half a liter. So let's see what you get in the box. And I've already used it. I've already been using it. So I used it at camp, and I'll show you that footage. It'll support a pot up to 7.7 pounds or 3.5 kilograms. So it is pretty light, and this is everything you get in the box. They give you some sort of Firemaple. It's like a little bookmark thing with a QR code type thing. So there's that. The paper instructions, a little sticker, Firemaple, your mobile kitchen, your pamphlet. It also does come with a windscreen. It's pretty light. It's almost seems like the material of like those aluminum pots or those aluminum bake pans, but I guess it's ultralight. Nice little stuff sack that it comes in. And this is all meant to be packed into the G2 and the G3 petrol pots, along with your gas can and all that kind of stuff. Or basically, I mean, pack however you want to. The larger petrol G2 pot, you can pack this along with a gas canister, and in the G3 you can pack this inside it with with a lighter and all that kind of stuff, and I'll show you that. But this is the unit. Let me get a little closer. So this is what it looks like. It is titanium. As you can see, it's blued out just a little bit because I have been using it, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's a solid piece of kit. So you just fold it out like that, and then this end right here will connect to your gas canister. So you get the idea. You're gonna do, this is your base, and you put a pot on it. So we'll do that. So the dimensions and the size I'll leave on screen for you. I'll leave it on the screen. But anyways, this is it. It's pretty small, and it really is. It's featherweight. And if you take this off, maybe even lighter. It does fit the larger petrol G2 and the G3. As you can see, it just fits right on there, right into the grooves. And you connect this to your gas canister right here, which I'll turn it on to let you know how loud it is in a moment. The smaller one I brought just for demonstration purposes. This is empty, just to show you that you can fit it inside with the stove. So it works that way as well, or you can just fit the stove into, or you know what, put it in whatever you want, but it is designed also to fit. And so to open it, you're just going to uncoil that and just pull these out. And then to close it, you're just going to pull down and fold it in. And then just wrap it around. So works really good. It's stable up to 7.7 pounds, so that's how much weight you can put right on there. I've already, like I said, I've used it for frying and cooking and boiling. Made of a nice clean ultralight titanium. It doesn't feel flimsy. Ooh, bugs. Still get bugs in October, can you believe it? It doesn't feel flimsy, really light. Let me attach it to a gas canister. And so, I mean, I'm not going to boil up a whole bunch of water or do anything like that. You've seen it in action, but I'll show you. It doesn't have a piezo ignition. You will have to just hit it with a lighter or a ferro rod, but that's not a big deal. This is the windscreen that they give you. You could probably secure it with tent pegs or sticks or anything like that. It's just a foil aluminum, I guess it's aluminum, windscreen that you can put around if need be. So I mean, yeah, it's a good idea to have. I'd probably use it with tent stakes if I was using it on the ground. Okay, let's do this. Turn it on. What I like about it also, I'll tell you in a moment, but all right, so that's what it sounds like. It's going to boil pretty quick. We'll see. We're almost at a full boil. Let me put that back already. And I don't think that was 1 minute and 48 seconds. Look at that. Full boil. That was less than 1 minute and 48 seconds, but honestly that wasn't a full half of a liter. It was, I mean, half a liter. It was just kind of under a half a liter. But wow, that was incredible. And it only uses 8.3 grams of gas to boil a half a liter. So I think that's pretty fuel efficient, only using 8.3 grams of gas to boil a half a liter of water. And that was a pretty rapid boil. Yeah, so they're claiming it is the lightest stove, titanium stove out there right now on the market that you can take for ultralight to, you know, keep your pack weight down. Maybe you want a different stove to have a bigger surface. That's pretty cool. I like this. And of course there is a code. I mean, this isn't a sponsored video, but there is a code if you want to check it out. Marlo 10 right there if you want to save. Use Marlo 10 if you want to save a little bit cash. And if you're interested in this, I happen to love it. I'm kind of like a stove junkie. I kind of collect them. So yeah, I'm going to be using this for I think a while. This is I've been using the Green Peak stove, but I think this is going to replace that for a while, and I'm going to use this. I like to use all my gear. I want to thank Firemaple for sending the ultralight titanium stove. This is really awesome. Here's just a closer look at the stuff sack that it comes in. It's a tiny little stuff sack right there. A little drawstring closure right there. The stove is in there, nice and it's nice and flat. So, you know, depending on where you're going to put it, you can put it on top or on the bottom in your cook set. This is the box right here. If there's anything you want to read, you can put that on pause right there. There's the side. There's the front. And there's the other side. So it's not just meant for the G2 and the G3 and your Firemaple pots or anything like that. You can, you know, pretty much put whatever you want to use, just sit it right on top. And this is the windscreen. Firemaple logo right there, and it just kind of folds out. It's an aluminum type of a shield, and you can configure it whichever way you think you want to use it. Deflect the wind if need be, but if you're using the G2 or the G3, then you are kind of protected. It kind of recessed. But yeah, what do you think? I love it. Can't wait to you'll be seeing me use it more anyways. And the good thing about this also, I forgot to mention, is that can right there. Say in the colder weather, you can take that can and invert it, you know, so it's more liquid. You can invert the can as well. Feel free to check out Firemaple gear if you're interested, and it doesn't have to just be this. If you want to save on anything you see from Firemaple, you can use it on anything. It's Marlo 10, and feel free to use that anytime you like. And thank you to Firemaple, and I will see you on the next one.